Hey everybody, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm going to give this chat a few more minutes before we get into everything. Let people get in here. It's early, so hey, but this is the time that I'm up. I'm doing my best. I'm thriving. So I said, why not get on here and actually talk about something that you love? So yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a minute to get in here and then we're gonna start talking. All right, guys. So I am up early and I wanted to go ahead and get in here and show you guys this. Um, I wanted to talk to you guys about learning a new skill. Of course, that whenever you learn a new skill, that means that you have to actually learn, right? You're not just saying that you are, learning a new skill and not actually learning. So I want to show you guys the process of learning a new skill. But before we get into that, I want to introduce myself. My name is SJ, also known as that postal lady, and I am a mother of three, a wife, and I currently work for the United States Postal Service full time. And working for the federal government has its ups and its downs, and I have outweighed myself with more downs than ups. And I realized that I now need to make a change. So I am, my channel is based on making that change and bringing you guys along the way, showing you guys how you can also make that change. I am making my change through learning a skill called digital marketing. And it's simply just me, promoting or talking about digital products or, any type of product or service online. And it's something that a lot of us do and we don't even realize that we do. But I decided to actually, dive deep into that because I know that the world now is, everything's turning over to the digital era. So I wanted to be in on that era. I wanted to make sure that I was right there in the door. And I'm so glad that I did because I am starting to see the fruits of my labor and I'm able to actually teach this to other people. And I want to make sure that we all get this. I want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to advance themselves. If you don't want to work for somebody else, if you're tired of working for somebody else, then you have to, you have to actually learn skills to get you to the next level because the only way for you to stop working for somebody else is for you to work for yourself. And how do you do that? You have to learn how to work for yourself. And so I want to teach you guys how there are multiple ways that you can learn how to work for yourself online, right? A lot of people are scared of being online, but being online is not a scary thing. It's actually a great thing because if there's something that you're really, really good at, you actually have the ability to let other people know that you're good at this around the world. Because being online opens the door for you to be able to help whoever, whenever, within a big reach. So usually whenever you're helping someone, you're usually helping someone locally. But when you do it online, you're able to help someone locally, you're able to help someone from afar, you're able to help someone near, wherever they are, you're able to help them. So I want to teach you guys how you're able to actually take, digital products from your services, your goods, things that you are good at. You might be really, really good at teaching someone how to tie their shoes, and you can create a digital product on how someone can tie their shoes effectively, and someone will purchase that product from you and actually learn how to tie their shoes. But you have to be willing to actually, put it out there and let others know that you have this product and this service that they're willing or that they may be interested in. So I want to kind of talk to you guys about how you can do that. You do that by learning a skill, and the skill that I want you guys to really, really think about learning is digital marketing, because it is changing the world. It is one of the major things going on right now. If you have my thing is, I got injured at work, and so I did not have the ability to do a physical laboristic type job anymore. And even the job that I'm still at now, I know that if I continue down that line, my body will eventually give out on me. So I had to find another way. And I said, okay, well, if I can't do anything laboristic, what do I have within me that I can actually help somebody with? So I decided that I was going to bundle up the services that I have within me. So if I'm good at cooking something, then I was going to teach somebody how to cook something by putting recipes and guides inside of an ebook, so that way that people can, be guided through how to actually cook that recipe. So I wanted to make sure that I was able to do that. I wanted to make sure that I was able to help somebody learn how to create something. So if I want to help somebody to learn how to create something, I'm going to create a video on how to, and then I'm going to put that up and let everybody know that I have this video. So I want you guys to realize that there are ways for you to make money besides relying on these 9 to 5s. Yes, your 9 to 5 is possibly at this moment your main way to eat, and that is perfectly fine. Because if it's your main way to eat, that means that you have to find another way. That means that in the past, you just didn't know that there was another way out there. You didn't know that you can create freedom for yourself by creating your own services and your own goods. You don't have to work for somebody else. You can actually work for yourself and do the same thing that you're doing for that company for yourself. But you don't realize that because nobody's ever told you that you have that potential. Welcome in, guys. Welcome. Welcome. So, nobody's ever told you that you have that potential. So, therefore, you find yourself, you know, not doing anything but working for somebody else. But I want to teach you guys that you guys have services within you. You might be really, really good at something, and the only thing that you need to do is put that inside of a digital product, or put that inside of a PDF or a video format, and let somebody else purchase that from you, right? That is called a digital product, right? Whenever you have it on a video form or a PDF or a guide or something like that, that's called a digital product. And someone can actually purchase that from you through a website with your either a link in bio or an actual digital website like Standstore, Beacons, or LinkedIn. And they can actually purchase that digital product from you, and you can actually start making money now. And it doesn't take money to do this, right? So you can do this for free on your time, and you can actually start bringing in money, bringing in income from your own skills, the skills that you already have. So I want to show you guys that it really is just simple. It's simply figuring out what you're really, really good at, figuring out like, what can I teach somebody else? If I'm really, really good at this, how can I help somebody else with this? Like, if I'm good at creating soap, what can I do to help somebody else so that way that they can be successful in either creating soap, or either if they want to buy soap from me, how can I benefit from this? Well, the best way to benefit from it is either to create a video on how to create soap, or you can create a digital product, um, which a video would be considered a digital product, but you could create a PDF guide explaining to them on how you create this soap, and people will pay you for your knowledge because that's knowledge that they did not have. You do not have to go to school to actually teach somebody how to do something. You just have knowledge that you have, and all you have to do is put it inside of a PDF format, a video format, or something, an Audible or something, to let somebody else know that this is how you can do it, and you can actually get paid for your knowledge. So I have really been learning this skill of digital marketing because it has been really amazing, and I've been using it. I've been using it to actually, promote whatever it is that I need to get whatever it is that I need out there. It is a skill that actually teaches you how to take the services and the products that you have within basically your own gifts and your own talents. Like, what are you good at, right? What are you good at, and what can you help somebody else with? So you're basically going to figure out what you're good at, which would be considered a niche, right? Basically, if we all sum it down, it's considered a niche. So your niche is, whether you're cooking, cleaning, singing, what are you wanting somebody else to hear from you, or what do you want somebody to learn from you, right? So you're going to take whatever it is that you're good at, and then you're going to actually start making videos teaching others how to do the same thing. Or if you don't want to teach others how to do the same thing, list whatever service it is that you have out there, and just let people know that you have this. So if you know how to sing, then you will put your voice out there, and then people would, you will put it out on a digital storefront, and you would let people buy your lyrics or your songs and things of that sort. And that way, and now you have a storefront with your songs, and people can come and purchase them directly from you, right? Or let's say, for instance, you have a product, um, and you want to teach others how to create this same product. You're going to create an how-to guide, and then that guide is going to be listed on your digital storefront. That digital storefront is either Beacons or Stan Store or LinkedIn, LinkedIn bio. And then you're going to, put that up and let people know that you have this product and this service. People can actually learn how to make the good that you know how to make, right? So you can really make money off of your own gifts and talents. You just have to be willing to put in the work. Now, the work is actually learning how to put your products and your services out there, because you're going to put your products and your services on your digital storefront, but those products and those services on your digital storefront are only going to sit there if you don't know how to get it out to your people, right? So what I mean by that is that I create this beautiful e-guide on how to get started with let's see, how to get started on cooking my favorite recipe. This is how you cook my favorite recipe, right? And I create this beautiful e-guide on how to cook my favorite recipe. And I love this e-guide, and I want everybody to purchase this e-guide. And I go out and I create this e-guide, then I put it on my storefront, and my storefront has my e-guide, but it's just sitting there, because who knows that that e-guide is there? Nobody knows that that e-guide is there. So the skill of marketing is you letting others know that this e-guide is there, and so that way that they can actually purchase it. So you can market many different ways. You can, market by social media. which is the act of you getting on your social media platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or whatever kind of social media platform that you're on. Your social media platforms are supposed to be there for you to actually talk about your products and your services and your goods to people. So a lot of people think that social media is just here for you to just get on here and scroll and just be bored all day from just scrolling, but that is not the case. It's really there for you to actually tell people that you have a product and a service that they may be interested in. So if I have something that you're interested in, I'm going to get online and let everybody know, because if I'm just letting people know in this little small community of where I am, people are not going to know. It's only going to be a select amount of people that are actually going to know. But once I'm actually inside of that community, or once I'm online and I'm letting everybody know that I have this product or this service, then I have a bigger chance for my product and my service to be seen. So you can use social media to let people know that you have your product or your service, or you can use emails, which is to, you can capture people's emails and let them know through email that you have something that they may be interested in. Um, there's multiple ways to market. The biggest one right now is digital marketing, because it is an easy way for you to get online and just let everybody know that, I have a product and a service that you may be interested in. And you can do that simply by getting on your platforms, right? So I know that, it can be kind of a little bit, you're wondering, like, how do I grow on my social media platforms and still monetize at the same time? Like, how are people actually making money? People are on social media, but they're not even at the stage where they're at monetization. Like, how are they making that money? Well, the way they're making it is through creating either digital products with their information and their knowledge, right? Because whenever you come to your social media platforms, you're coming to bring something, you're coming to help somebody with something. So they are coming to help with something, and they have something to help you with the problem that you may have. Okay, I tried to get in here while I was quiet, but my family's about to start staring awake, so y'all just bear with me, okay? We're gonna try to get through this. Anyway, I really just want to get on here and just let you guys know that there's another way. If you're trying to be on social media and actually profit from social media and be sustainable on social media, you need to know how to be on here correctly. You're trying to learn how to be on you're trying to learn how to be on YouTube, TikTok, and all of these different platforms. Then you want to learn how to be on these platforms correctly, especially if you're trying to replace your 9 to 5 job with these platforms, right? So you hear a lot of people say, like, I quit my job for social media. That's not true. You quit your job for your own business, your own profit, because you wanted to build for yourself. Social media only tells people what your business is. That's all social media does. But it's not there for you to, like, it's there for you to make money. You get the opportunity to make money, but it's there for everybody to know, like, what is your business? What are you into? Like, what do you have that people can get into? Like, for me, I'm into digital marketing. I understand that this is a tool to help people, an actual thing to help people learn how to be on social media. Instead of like second guessing, you need to know how to be on these platforms. Like, you need to actually sit down and learn. And the best way is to get into a program that's actually going to help you, a course that's actually going to teach you how to be on social media. Because you can be on social media and look up YouTube videos and look up YouTube videos after YouTube video, but at the end of the day, it's no telling how long it's going to take you to actually learn how to be on social media. Me personally, I didn't have that time to wait. I knew that my body didn't have that time to wait. If my body is breaking down I don't have time to sit around and wait and just pray and hope that I'm going to make it on social media. No, I have to know how to make it on social media. And so I decided to invest in myself. I invested in myself to actually learn the skill of digital marketing. And by learning this skill, now I know how to be on social media effectively, which is why I'm coming to you guys and I'm teaching you guys that in order for you to be on social media, if you really want to be on here and stay on here, you have to be bringing something to the table. What are you good at? What is something that you want others to know? And what is something that you can teach people? Because the knowledge that you have within you is so powerful. The knowledge that you have within you, that is so amazing. It's your knowledge. And guess what? Somebody else will pay you for that knowledge. Somebody else will pay you for that knowledge. And therefore, when they start paying you for that knowledge, then you become your own person. But it's not you getting on social media and just hitting this rod wave and just thinking that, oh yeah, you know what, I'm gonna be on here and I'm just gonna get on here and keep getting on here and it's gonna consistency is gonna keep getting me here. Y'all, that was not getting me there. When I tell you I was being the most consistent that I could be, y'all, I had videos lined up. I had stocks of videos because your girl is a beast when it comes down to getting this content. Okay. So when I tell you that I had the content, but I realized that it didn't matter about the content. You have to know what type of message, what are you trying to bring to people? Like I had to learn, like what I wanted to learn how to be on social media. So I said, once I learn how to be on social media, I'm going to teach others how to be on social media without a doubt. I mean, that's just something that I automatically am going to teach people to how to be on social media because I know that if you are trying to be on social media, the only way you're going to be on here is by learning how to be on here correctly, by learning how to create your own business, by learning how to be your own boss, right? And a platform like YouTube is going to showcase your journey. It's going to showcase how you're going to get there, right? I used to think that YouTube was all about me. YouTube is not all about you. YouTube is showcasing how you're getting to wherever it is that you're getting to. Right. So you want to make sure that you're getting on YouTube and showcasing your journey, showing people how you're doing what you're doing and why you're doing it. What is your mission behind it? What are you wanting people to understand? I want people to understand that, look here, you're working for these 9 to 5 jobs, but if you create something for yourself, like a digital product that you can sell whenever, however, wherever, you don't have to always rely on these 9 to 5 jobs. That's what they're not telling you. They're not telling you that you basically go out every single day and you promote their service and their product. They don't tell you that. They just tell you that you're learning that skill and that you're putting that skill to work. But every skill that you learn, you can take that somewhere else and use it somewhere else. So what you're doing right now is wherever you work, you're putting their product, you're saying that, hey, look, I have a product and a service, but it's not my product, it's not my service, it's somebody else's product, it's somebody else's service. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to do things differently, then you have to learn how to create your own products and your own services. And you do that by getting into a course that's going to teach you how to create your own products, your own services. It's going to show you how to actually, do this the correct way, how to be on these social media platforms and let people know that you're on these social media platforms. So it's simply just you creating products and services that's going to help you. It's stuff that from your own knowledge. Like you are so good at so many things, but you don't believe in it, right? But what if you decided to actually take the skills and the knowledge that you have and just talk about it in a video, right? Talk about it in a video and then tell people what skill it is that they could possibly learn, and then get online and actually start letting other people know that they can actually purchase this product from you online. And what are you missing out on if they just so happen to go over to your digital storefront, your free digital storefront, because Beacons allows you to create a free digital storefront, and you put that knowledge inside of a PDF or inside of a video, and then you put that on a digital storefront, and you let people know that they can actually learn this skill, and you start making money off of your own skills. What if you could actually make money off of your own skills passively by doing that? Like, you didn't do anything specific. You just got online and told it everything that you know about a specific topic one good time online. And then what you did was you put it inside of a product, inside of a PDF, so that way people could actually purchase it. You learn how to create a digital product, and then you put it in that digital product, and then you actually put it on your storefront, and now people can just come and purchase it from you, right? You're going to get online and talk about this digital product because you're already online anyway. Why not do it to benefit you? Why not do it to benefit you? And if you don't know how to do that, that's when you will start learning the skill of marketing. You don't know how to get online and let people know how to, that you have this product, then you're going to get online. You're going to get online and, let people know that you have this product on your Instagram accounts, on your TikTok accounts, on your YouTube accounts. You're going to get online and let people know because you're already online. So why not do it the correct way? Why not do it the correct way? And actually start making money. Because you can get paid from your own talents. You're really good at some things. Like, some people are really good at, they know all this stuff about trading. And they could tell somebody all the knowledge that they know about trading. And somebody will pay them for their knowledge because they don't know anything about trading. And all that knowledge that you've learned has helped them so much because they didn't know anything about it. Don't sell yourself short thinking that you don't have enough knowledge on the information. You have more than enough knowledge. You just need to learn how to actually package that knowledge up, get it on a digital storefront, and start letting people know that you have this knowledge that they can purchase. And then you can actually start getting paid for your knowledge. Because that's what it takes. It just takes you saying that, okay, well, I don't mind teaching somebody else my knowledge. I actually enjoy teaching people my knowledge. If you enjoy it, that means you don't mind talking about it. Now, what you're going to do is dump everything you know about that, whatever it is that you enjoy, and you're going to talk about that completely. And then you're going to ask somebody, do they want to purchase this information that you just got done talking about? Because it's everything that you know about a topic. And that's information that they did not know. If they want that information, they're going to purchase it. And guess what? You're going to get on your social media platforms and do it the correct way. Use your social media platforms the correct way. Get online and let people know that, hey, look, I got this product. And you ain't got to beg. You can easily do it faceless. You can do all this faceless. You don't even have to let people know that it's you. But it's a way for you to actually make money. Instead of being in the runts all the time, Because we waiting on somebody else to give it to us, and we got to be the ones to create it. We're waiting on these 9 to 5 jobs to just so happen to just stop mistreating us and just pay us for what we're worth and treat us for what we're worth. And that's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. They could care less. They could care less about what you got going on. They don't care. The only way that things are going to change is if you make the change. So I'm telling you right now, if you're going to sit there and keep complaining, then hey, that's you. But if you're ready to make the change, then I would suggest that you learn something that can actually help you, like learning how to bundle up your knowledge, learn how to take what you already know and help somebody else with it. You already know it. You ain't got to go to school for it. All you got to do is create either a PDF with a typed version of everything that you know in it, or you can sit down and create a video and put that video, sit down and create a whole whatever, however much time it takes to create that video. Sit down and let everybody know how to do whatever it is that you want them to know how to do, right? That you would tell, okay, I'm going to sit down and I'm actually going to put everything that I know in this book or in this video. And this is how I want people to purchase this book for me. So I'm really going to take my time and I'm really going to put some effort into it, right? And I realized that I only got to create this video one time. So therefore, I'm really going to put my efforts into it and I'm really going to put my all into it. And then I'm going to create. I'm going to learn how to create a digital product so that way I can put this digital product on my digital storefront and start making money passively in my sleep. Because people can purchase that product from you in your sleep. They can purchase it from you online. All you got to do is learn how to be online. If you don't know how to learn, if you don't know how to be online, right? You don't know how to be on your social media platforms. Because if you have something that you want people to know about, but you just don't know, like I don't have a lot of followers and I don't have a whole lot of people watching me. You don't have to have a whole lot of people watching you. You just have to know how to be online. And this course that I have sitting up here teaches you how to be online. It teaches you how to let people know that you have a service and a product that they may be interested in without sounding salesy, without sounding pushy, right? Without sounding like, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. Like, no, that is out the door. Instead, you will learn the skill of digital marketing, which will teach you how to create um, faceless accounts and teach you how to actually put your products or tell people that you have something that they may be interested in and let them choose whether or not they want to purchase your product, right? You just have to know how to put it out there. You have to be able to get out there and tell people that you have it. Now, you don't have to have a course to teach you how to do this stuff. You can get on YouTube and you can watch YouTube all day long. But I didn't want to do that. Because I didn't have that much, I just didn't have time for all that. I was like, I ain't got time. People spend years and years and years trying to learn how to do Facebook. Trying to learn how to do Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, all that, trying to learn how to get monetized on this stuff. They spend years and years and years. And there's actually courses out here that will teach you how to be on these platforms quickly and teach you how to do it the same way every single time. You don't have to have maybe it worked and maybe it didn't work. No, there's a specific way that you can really win on this platform, proven, right? Proven for you to win. But you have to be willing to actually sit down and learn it. If you're willing to sit down and learn how to win on these platforms the correct way, then you can actually be successful on social media and actually make it and not have to worry about whether you're going to get demonetized and whether that's going to send you back to work or not. You know what I mean? Like, mm-mm. The skill of digital marketing teaches you that there are multiple ways for you to make money online. I don't have to just make money, um, doing whatever it is that I'm doing at that moment. I can make money in many different ways. I can make money with drop shipping. I can make money with, selling my own products. I can make money with, it's just many different ways that you can make money. You can make money with Airbnb. You can make money with Turo. You can make money with so many different things. Like, you can learn how to make money in something that you're good at. This course, UBC, which is the Ultimate Branding course, teaches you how to be online in an effective way. It teaches you how to actually win on your social media platforms instead of guessing. Like, I needed a sure way. I needed like a proven strategy way. I didn't need to be guessing. I didn't need to be wondering whether or not I can make it on here. I knew, I was like, okay, once I get on here, I'm gonna be on here. I'm not about to be like, oh, I made it. Oh, I didn't make it this month. Oh, I made it. Now I gotta go back to doing this. Now I gotta, like, I watch other people's channels, guys, and I see them. I've seen creators get on YouTube solely, and they solely want to eat off of YouTube, and that's not how YouTube is. It's just for you to share your journey, just for you to share your situation. What are you doing on the outside? Like, what are you bringing to the table? What are you helping somebody with? What can you help somebody with something? If you're willing to help somebody with something, then bring that to the table. You can't just put everything on YouTube. They gonna feed you, but they ain't saying go ahead and chow down on the whole entire cow. They're saying, look here, we're gonna help you figure out who you are. Like, show us your journey, show us how you getting there, show us what you're doing. Teach somebody how to do it, right? Teach somebody how to do it, and you can be on YouTube successfully because you got your own thing going. Not only are you making money from YouTube, but now you're making money from teaching somebody how to do something. That's your own profit. So if YouTube ever stop paying you, they don't want to pay you no more. Guess what? You still got your own money coming in because you've learned how to be on social media. You can be a YouTube influencer. You can be a TikTok influencer, all of those things. But you got to learn the skill. That's digital marketing, what they're doing. They're marketing on all of these platforms. All your favorite influencers, if you watch them, they're showing you how to either showing you how to do something, or they telling you to go purchase something. Always, they gonna always tell you to go purchase something. They gonna show you something in the video, and you gonna love it, and then you gonna go want to find it, and they gonna have it in their comments or their descriptions, and you gonna be like, yes, I want that, and then you gonna click on their link, and then they gonna go buy it, and then guess what? That's affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is whenever you are an affiliate to a company and you're going to get a link from them, and every single time somebody clicks on that link, you're going to get a small percentage or a small commission from whenever somebody clicks on that link and purchases from that link. And that's easy money. Anybody can do that. Anybody can do that. So you learn all that whenever you learn what the skill of digital marketing is. You learn that you can actually take these affiliate links from anywhere and make money anywhere. Think about it. If you have more than one affiliate link, come on now. And there's so many different things that you can purchase. So many things in your house already, that you can put your affiliate links in your descriptions and let people know that they can go purchase the same thing that you purchase, and you can get a small commission for it. And it's so crazy that you do not have to always be showing your face to do this stuff. The faceless industry, where people are making money without showing their face, is really, really blowing up right now. And the reason being is because it's just a huge thing to not have to worry about showing your face. All you have to do is put a video up of just something, whatever you want going on in the background, whether that's you doing whatever you're doing, or just a video of something going on, and then it becomes faceless. But it's just so many different things that you can do once you learn the skill. This skill is amazing, guys. Like, I feel like I walked up on a gold pot because I was like, you know what? I really want to learn how to actually be on social media, and I want to teach people how to be on social media, and I want to do it the right way. I don't want to be, second guessing my decisions on whether or not I made the right decision to leave that 9 to 5 job and pursue on my own. I want to be for sure. What is this and how exactly do I do it? I need a step-by-step guide. I don't want no second guesses. I don't want no questions. I just want to do it. And here was UBC. Here was UBC. Now I did. I started with other platforms. I started with other courses or other communities. One moment, guys. Yes. You're welcome. Oh, my.
But
You okay? Okay. Okay, thank you. All right. But there's just multiple ways that you can actually get online and make money, and you want to do that by actually learning the skill, because you can guess all day long on whether or not how to be on social media, but I wanted it to be for sure. Now, like I said, I started with other courses or other products, but they didn't fully teach me what digital marketing was, so I needed a course, and I decided to go the route of purchasing UBC, which is the Ultimate Branding course. And I went that route because I was watching this lady online, and she had freed herself from the 9 to 5 lifestyle. She was, going through it, and I had seen that, all you needed to do was actually learn how to be on social media the correct way. And then it could be proven. It was not a second guessing thing. Like they tell you it's a hit or miss thing. And, I just realized that, okay, look here, there are people that have made their livelihood on these social media platforms. So what are they doing? And I said, so what are they doing? And I just had to figure that out. And I was just like, show it to me. Show it to me, and I'm going to sit there and suck it up and do what I got to do to make sure that I get this information. So that's what I did. I soaked it up like a freaking sponge, y'all. And I'm just so happy now because I realized that this is an amazing pot of gold, because you actually have a blueprint on how to be on here the for real way, not paying a whole bunch of ebooks or e-guides and trying to figure it out. I could sell you an e-guide, right? I got a free e-guide on my storefront right now. You're gonna sell if you want to go over to my storefront. You can go get that free e-guide right now, teaching you about digital marketing and how to get started with it. There's a free e-guide on my digital storefront. It is called How to Get Started, or the Digital Marketing Starter Kit. I'm working on another thing. But the Digital Marketing Starter Kit is a free PDF guide, and you can go over there and download it for free. And it's going to teach you what you need to know about digital marketing. I could sell you guys a digital marketing guide, but I said, why would I sell you that when this right here has everything that they need to know about how to actually be on social media and profit on here the correct way? How to be on YouTube, how to be on TikTok, how to be on all of these platforms the correct way, how to actually edit videos, all of that. Teaches you how to do that. So no more guessing or any of that. It's all here, and it teaches you how to do that. So I want to go ahead and show you guys around the course, inside of the course, so that way you guys can see what it looks like inside and, decide whether or not you want to actually start learning a skill that can actually teach you how to be on your social media platforms and start making money. Because I just got tired of depending on other people. And I said, I can create a way for myself. I'm so good at so many things. Like, let me learn how to actually monetize off of everything that I'm good at, right? And I actually learned how to do that. So now I'm teaching others how to do that. You're going to do that by getting into a course that's going to teach you how to actually be on your social media platforms. This is going to teach you how to be on your social media platforms the correct way. So y'all give me just a moment. All right, guys. So now we're going to get inside of the course so I can show you guys around. So y'all just let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any questions or anything like that. So that way I can answer those questions if you do have questions. But all right, let's get in here. Inside of the classroom module, because I want you guys to see that this is like this is like, you're basically going back to school, but on your own terms. Like, you don't have to worry about getting things done at a specific time or doing things at a specific pace. Like, this is at your pace, but you actually get to learn how to be on social media because it's a real skill. Like, digital marketing is a skill that you can actually, go get a degree in and actually learn how. People pay to get a degree to actually learn how to be online because this is a real thing. If you notice, the digital era is not going anywhere. Everything is going online. My job in specific, it has a big huge target on it because once everything goes online, what is the purpose in, mail pieces? So I realized that quickly. I'm like, look here, we have no control over the fact that everything is going online because it's just easier, it's cost friendly, and everything can go online. It's a smoother process. So when I seen that, I was like, you know what, why fight the current? People's like, oh, we should stay away from the digital era because that will put an end to our jobs. Well, look here, let me tell you something. If you're solely relying on that job to make it, then you need to be finding another way because if the digital world does boom, it could possibly put a delay on, other people's jobs if, they don't have to send mail as frequently. So that is a huge thing that I feel like, my bad, y'all. You okay? Okay. That is a huge thing that I feel like, a lot of people don't realize is that everything's going digital. Everything's going digital. So why are we fighting the current? I'm not fighting the current. I'm gonna get on board. So I got on board And I decided that I was actually going to advance myself into the skill of knowing how to be online, learning how to actually be on my social media platforms without second guessing, without guessing how to be on these platforms, without stalking TikTok videos all day and watching those videos and not getting anywhere, and then watching YouTube videos all day long and then running around in circles. I was like, look here, I need a full step-by-step guide on how to be on social media. So let me show y'all this real quick, okay? So in here, like I said, you do this at your own pace. You do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it. If you want to jump around, you can jump around. They teach you exactly how to set up your Beacons storefront, okay? Beacons is a free digital platform that allows you to host your digital products on their platform, right? And it has so many great features. When I tell you it has so many great features, I have a video coming out for you guys very soon about all of the features that Beacons has, because I know everybody's like excited about mini chats, but Beacons been doing it. They already been doing it and they have been doing it well. So I am super excited about that video coming out, and I want you guys to be looking for that. But like I said, this module right here is going to teach you exactly how to set up your Beacon storefront, which is a digital storefront to put your knowledge or whatever product that you put inside of, whatever knowledge that you put inside of a product to let people purchase from you. And they actually teach you how to set that up, okay? You have Go High Level, which is another platform that allows you to host your products, your digital products. Stand Store allows you to host your digital products, and System IO. Okay. So depending on whatever type of digital product store it is that you want to open up, you will come over here to these modules and it's going to tell you exactly how to set it up. So if you are a beginner and you do not know how to set your own digital product storefront up, guess what? It's going to teach you everything you need to know about how to set up your digital product storefront. Okay. Y'all give me just a second. Okay. All right, y'all. So they are going to teach you how to set up your storefront. So if you don't know anything about that, don't worry about it. It's going to teach you everything you need to know about how to actually set it up. I'm telling you, it's like everything in a box, okay? Everything is literally here. You want to learn how to actually sell your products. They are going to teach you how to actually sell and market your products online without actually physically telling people that, look, go buy my stuff, go buy my stuff, go buy my stuff. They're going to show you how to do it the correct way. My favorite, like I told y'all, is faceless marketing, because it's going to teach you everything you need to know about how to be on here showing people your products without showing your face. Because you don't have to be showing your face. I have many faceless accounts where I do not show my face and have the money coming in. So you have to be willing to just do the work. If you do what they say in these modules, it will teach you how to actually put your products out there so that way people can purchase your products from you. DM automations. This is going to show you how to set up your automations. I don't know if you guys have ever like seen one of those videos where someone says, click the, type a specific keyword. And if you type that specific keyword, then something will automatically be sent to you and then you'll automatically receive something. Well, that is called automations. And that's how you make money passively. So basically what happens is that you have your products on your storefront, and then you have your social media platform set up, and then you have your reels or whatever it is, your stories or whatever it is, where they are going to either comment a specific word, and once they comment that specific word, you're going to automatically generate um, a message to them saying that, hey, look, you can check out my product by clicking on this link right here. So that is called automation, and you can simply do automation learn automation by getting into this module and actually learning everything you need to know about it. They're going to teach you how to use your Instagram. I did not know how to use Instagram, guys. This was something to me um, that I had to actually learn how to do. And I was very grateful that I got in this module and learned how to use Instagram, because it is helping me tremendously. Now I know how to actually get on Instagram and use Instagram what it's used for. Because I've never really found Instagram like I always wonder. I was like, what is Instagram for? Like, I never really knew. And then when I got in here, I realized that it was like a huge tool to help you to, relay messages back to people. Like, how do you let people know that you have a product and a service? They can easily click on a link, but if you want to talk to them and engage with them, you send them through Instagram, because this is where you can build connection with your people, build connection with your audience, and they're actually able to, like learn or understand what it is that you have going on. What's up, Express Mail TV? What's up? How are you guys doing? Thank you guys for joining into the live. Yes, take notes. Y'all be sure to get in here and take these notes. I hope that you guys are able to, just see what I'm doing, because I want you guys to see that you can take knowledge that you have. Um, I don't know if y'all been over to Express Mail TV, but I have been over to his channel, and he is a photographer and he does some amazing things. Y'all go over there and check him out. Um, yes, most definitely. So y'all be sure to go over there and check him out. He's going to be dropping some really great knowledge on how you guys are going to be able to do the same thing that he's doing by learning skills and teaching you guys the same thing. Because let me tell y'all something, we are tired of being tired every single day. I promise you, I'm tired of being tired every single day. I said, shoot, you get off work, and as soon as you get off work, you are wore out to the point to where there is no, you ain't got energy for nothing else. So I said, how do I figure out how to actually, like, make money off of social media? Because I'm seeing everybody do it. And I know if they can do it, I know I can do the same thing. And so I'm in here showing you guys just, this is how I did it. I got in, I learned I got a course, and I actually learned how to be on social media, and it is actually teaching me how to be on here. I know I did a little drought session on my channel here for a little second, y'all, but that is because I have been, head driven into my course, and I've been studying. I have been like really getting this knowledge and figuring out ways to bring this knowledge to you guys, because I understand that a lot of us are not doing it because we didn't know it existed. I never knew that you could actually like be profitable on social media. I thought it was like a hit or miss type of thing. I thought it was like, and I was like, man, I can't, you can't be messing around trying to lose a 9 to 5 job if it's going to be a hit or miss. So I realized that social media is just a way for you to actually bring whatever service it is that you have to the table. So if you're good at photography, this is how you let people know that, hey, look, I can take your pictures, I can do this, I can do that. And you're going to get online and let people know that through learning this skill, because it's going to teach you how to do it faceless. You can create several accounts to where you don't have to show your face, and you can be bringing in money on all of those accounts, and doing it to the point to where it's over time. If you learn the skill over time, you're going to see the success. So I'm not promising you that you're going to see the same success that I have. I'm not promising that you're going to see the same success that somebody else has, but I am promising you that if you get yourself into this course, and if you get in here into a course that's going to teach you how to actually be online, it beats you sitting around trying to figure out like, oh, well, I think I want to learn how to be on social media. I quit my job for social media, and now I'm right back to my job again because I didn't really know how to be on social media. That's because they don't really know. We got to learn how to do it the smart way, okay? And the smart way is actually getting into learning the actual skill behind being on social media. The skill is digital marketing, right? Because anytime you get online, you're going to see that people are online. Every person that you see online on YouTube, if you go and look in their if you go and look in their bio, there's most likely going to be a link to where you're going to go and purchase a product or a service from them, right? So if that's the main thing, then you have to realize, okay, well, if I'm being on social media, I want people to know what I'm good at. My biggest thing in the very beginning was I didn't realize that my social media platform, like, I was growing on social media, but I didn't realize that I was growing in the wrong way. Because if you grow in the way of telling people, about the job that you are in, it can lead the algorithm to only send those type of people to you. And so I was like, I don't want to just show me working for the postal service. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own individual. I'm trying to do my own thing. I'm not trying to work for the postal service no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done got injured. I'm not trying to be here for no 40, 50 years doing this mess and having to go through this again. I got to find another way. And so, it took me saying to myself, like, okay, well, let's reevaluate. Like, your channel is mainly focused on, it looks like, serving to the people of the United States Postal Service. Like, I was the union president, and I just felt like I wasn't even heard then. And so I realized that my mission was bigger than that. And it was like, okay, well, now that you're not doing that, now what are you going to talk about on your channel? So that's when I realized that my channel was made for me. It was made for people to see what my journey was like. And I needed to learn how to actually put that out there. I needed to learn how to let people know that this is how you can, like, this is how you can let others know that your journey exists. And I had to learn that YouTube is actually a place where I tell people how my journey is, what I do in my everyday life to get to where I need to be. I'm gonna show my everyday after work life. I'm gonna show y'all this is what I do on a day-to-day basis, because I don't just work for this job. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of other things too. Even if that's just me sitting here on the computer doing something, I'm gonna teach y'all how to do something. I'm gonna teach you how to do something and put it up here on YouTube, because YouTube is a place. I love you too, babe. YouTube is a place where you're going to let people know that, you're going to teach somebody something. Either you're going to teach somebody something, or you're going to show somebody your journey and show them how to get to where you're going, right? Possibly not just, not saying that you have to show them exactly how you did it, but to kind of keep them updated on, this is what I'm doing. Like, my life right now is this, and I realized that, and I was like, okay, well, let's do something different with the channel. So that's why I took a little drought session, because I wanted to kind of give my channel that session, because I'm about to change it up, y'all. I'm about to switch it up completely, because I know what my value is. I'm not just selling the service for the postal service no more. I'm selling my own service. I realize that I have my own gifts. I got my own talents. I don't have to be working no strenuous 9 to 5 job, being in no heat box for 8 hours in a day, wondering whether or not my life is going to still be here or not. You know what I'm saying? I got tired of that. I'm like, I'm not about to do this. Like, I gotta do something different. If I want to be on social media, let's learn how to be on social media effectively. Let's learn how to create thumbnails. Let's learn how to, put my set up my descriptions. Let's learn how to set up the back end studio of my YouTube. Let's learn how to be on here consistently. Let's learn what makes and what doesn't make. Let's learn what my people like and what my people don't like. Let's see what I can bring to the table. How often am I supposed to be on these platforms? What times should I be posting and what times I shouldn't be posting? Like, there's a whole rhythm to the game. And yes, you can naturally know it. Like, I was learning it through watching YouTube videos, but I learned that was taking too long. It was taking me too long for that. I'm like, oh no, I don't even know if I even started at the right place. You know what I'm saying? Like, did I even get the first part of it? Like, how do I know that that's the very first thing that I'm supposed to do? Hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on. Yes, like, and the great thing about it is, like, once you know it, you can be successful on here. You know what I'm saying? You can actually be successful on these platforms. Like, I had, seen myself, like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I had seen myself grow on TikTok like super fast, y'all. Super fast, okay? And I was like, man. So I came over to YouTube, and I felt like it did it drastically as well, because I feel like my channel did grow pretty drastically for, how long I had been on there when I was actively posting. And I just realized that I had created a new channel and I just wanted to see if, if I was just doing it by what I knew or was it just, and I realized that I had to actually learn how to be on here. I didn't know how to, set up my channels the correct way to make sure that I was able to actually profit from day one. Because you can start making money on your platforms from day one if you have a product, because if I'm on my platform and I'm telling people about my journey, if there's a product that's helping me get there, like this product is helping me learn how to be on my social media platforms, right? So this product is a digital marketing course, and this is teaching me how to be on my platform. So that way I can actually learn how to be on here and not be on here anymore, right? I know how to be on here sustainably now because I have been in this course and I have been digging, you know what I'm saying? Like I know, like, okay, this is exactly what I need to do. If I need to do this a little bit more, I need to do this a little bit more. But I know how to be on here. I know how to be on all of these different platforms because I actually decided to invest into a course that was going to teach me. So, like I said, I just wanted to be on here the correct way. I didn't want to play no more games. I didn't want to, wonder if I'm on here right now or, hold on, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta go check this out. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all, we're back. So, as I was saying before, you just want to learn how to be on these social media platforms the correct way, especially if you're trying to like replace your 9 to 5 job and say that, hey, look, I really want to be on these platforms. And the best way to do that is to actually showcase the knowledge that you have already within you, and start letting people know that you got this knowledge by being on your platforms the correct way. And if you create a digital product, then you can put that digital product up on a storefront, and then you can actually start pushing traffic to that digital product and start getting it out there and letting people buy that product from you. And then guess what? You making your own money. You calling your own shot. People not telling you what to do because you're making your own money. Now, there's different types of products that you can buy. This product that I have is an affiliate product. So that means that I get a specific commission from it. And it's pretty much like, if someone purchases, then you get a certain commission from it, but it's a skill that they get to learn. So if somebody decides to invest in themselves and learn the skill of digital marketing, then guess what? You get paid to actually help them do that. And then the same thing, they can do the exact same thing if they feel like it. So if they got somebody that wants to learn how to actually, be online, then now they can learn how to do the exact same thing through this course. So we don't have to guess anymore, guys. There's a real strategy here. Now, a lot of people would say that the strategy is, they don't feel as though they want to pay for the strategy. But I will tell you this. If you went back to school for a specific set of skills or whatever it is that you want to learn, you would have to pay them too. And then you would get that knowledge and you don't have the ability to help anybody else with that knowledge. But if you get a course like this, like UBC, you actually have the ability to learn the knowledge and then help somebody else with that knowledge. And this is a lifetime access. With school, when you go back to school for a degree or whatever, you don't get the opportunity to keep learning that knowledge over and over again unless you have the books. And then even after that, that becomes kind of boring, and most times out of 10 people lose their books and then they don't no longer have that knowledge. So you just have to rely on what's within you. But this is a lifetime access course. So that means that you're going to be in this thing for life. And whatever they decide to put in here, you get access to it for life. So, like, they just opened, I don't know if you guys are like hearing anything about AI, but AI is like really taking over right now. And they actually teach you how to get into AI as well. So, if you're trying to, whatever you're trying to learn, they pretty much have it, especially when it comes down to being online, because the world of being online is doing nothing but being into digital marketing. And so you just want to learn how to be online. And so you want to learn how to be online, you get into a digital marketing course, it's going to teach you how to be online. So, okay, we're going to get into how to actually, what's all inside of here so that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. They teach you all about Instagram. As you can see here, these are video modules. So what you do is you come in here and you actually get to watch videos on how to do these things the correct way. Okay, so they teach you all about Instagram stories. As I told you, I'm really getting into Instagram because I just thought Instagram was just a place where you just played, but it's not. It's a real business place. And it lets everybody know that you have something that they might be interested in. So you want to be on Instagram if you are trying to let people know, because it has like billions of users, and it is just amazing. I think it has like over 8 billion users. And that's 8 billion people that get to see that you have a product. Like I hear people say, "Oh, well, nobody's seen my product, nobody's seen my service." Well, nobody's seen your product, and yes, they did. They did see it, because how many views did you get on that video? Think about it. However many views you got on that video is however many eyes you got on your product and your service. So they teach you how to actually, use Instagram and, you know, get eyes on your product and your service, and use that and use your Instagram correctly, because your Instagram is a huge money maker for you, because it allows you to get in touch with people and let people know how they can get your product and your service, how to talk to people. They tell you all about storytelling, call to actions, aesthetics, because if you have good aesthetics, you don't have to have you in there. You can have faceless, images, and let people just know that you have a product that they could have, and that makes it to where you can make easy content and let people know that you have something that they can purchase from you. Let's see. They even teach you about hashtags. Now, I use hashtags on here, but when it come down to Instagram, I don't use no hashtags, because I just feel like they just kind of block your stuff when you use hashtags over there. But yeah, so they just kind of teach you all about Instagram, what to do, what not to do, what to use, what not to use, and like it's no more guessing. Everything is like, if you want to learn, I want to know how to be on Instagram. Come over here to the module. Ain't no more guessing, like, oh, I don't know how to be on here. I don't know if I'm doing this thing right. No, you're doing it right, because you went straight to the module and it taught you exactly how to do it. So you're doing it right. Okay? You want to learn how to be on TikTok? Everybody wants to learn how to be on TikTok and make money. There are video modules in here that will teach you exactly how to be on TikTok. Okay? Everything that you need to do to make your videos flourish on TikTok, and the ways for you to win immediately. So you do not have to even like say, "Oh, I don't know if I'm making this video correctly," or, "Oh man, they said that my video got banned, but why did it get banned?" Like I think I had got a live stream, y'all, that got banned. And I was like, what the heck? And it was because the community guidelines say that you cannot be driving. You can't be driving and hands free, while you're like, you can't be doing that while you're in the on live. You have to be sitting in a place, like a steady place. And yes, I know. And see, look, you can actually learn how to be consistent, because see, I think what it is it's not that you lack consistency, is that you don't really know what else to post. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what I should be posting over there. You should be posting all about whatever it is that you are good at over there. Like if you know how to do a specific thing, then create that product and then let everybody know, hey, look, I got this product. I got this product over here, and look here, you can do this with it and you can do that with it, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and you just gonna create videos, small little clips. You don't even have to take a lot of time, just small little clips to actually let people know that I have a product and a service that they could be interested in. So your Instagram is super powerful. And I feel like TikTok is around the exact same thing, because it gives you the ability to pretty much do the exact same thing, but you get to make money. Like, you can get in here and grow super fast if you actually like come in here and learn everything you need to know about TikTok in here, how to find trending audios, how to find the proper hashtags, the best times to post, like all of that. These are all proven strategy and all proven skills, and it's all here on your time. You get to come in here and learn it whenever you want to learn it, and it's all here for you. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to worry about um whether or not you're going to grow on here, because you are. TikTok is really good for physical products. They're good for both products, but see, like, they're good for any, like, okay, I feel like TikTok is an all around platform because if you don't know anything about how to sell or how to be online, it's going to teach you how to do that because it has videos after videos of people showing you how to get online, and you're eventually going to be like trying to figure out ways to purchase, I mean, get that product, and you're going to get that product and you're going to sit down and try to figure out a way to make a video to where somebody will want to purchase that product without you physically saying buy. You know what I'm saying? So you try to find little ways by watching others, and it's an all inclusive platform because it's teaching you how to do it. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay, y'all. So TikTok is a great platform because it is a all inclusive. I mean, like I said, it teaches you how to be on the platform. It shows you how to make money. They pay you on the platform. I mean, like everything is there. Everything is there. You don't have to, like really go nowhere. You can learn how to do everything all on that one platform. But I will tell you though, you can actually learn how to monetize your own stuff on that platform and learn how to get your own products out there because the same way that they doing it for other people, they could be doing it for themselves the same exact way. And TikTok is the platform that allows you to get your products and your services out there and also make money off of their own products and their services. So, I mean, they really do have an all inclusive. I mean, it's like I will feel like if you're trying to get started, trying to get into it, they have a good system over there because it really does teach you how to, it's just like a beginner. It's like a beginner. If you are good at learning from other people, that's good. But I'm personally that type of person that has to have a set. I ain't got time to be scrolling through a whole bunch of videos trying to see if this person knows what they are talking about. I had to learn through actually getting into the skill because I knew that there was a skill that can actually teach me how to be on these social media platforms. It could tell me everything I need to know about how to be on TikTok. This module right here teaches me everything I need to know about how to set up my bio, how to set up the back end of my TikTok, how to set up, what am I supposed to be putting out there for people to know about, whatever it is that I want people to buy from me, how to make bingeable content, guys. Like, where to find the best hooks because your hooks is what's going to actually grab your people and tell them that you have something that they may be interested in. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. When you're on TikTok, you see the reason why you stop is because they got you on a good hook. The very first 3 seconds of that video was the hook, and it engaged the heck out of you, and you were like, I gotta have it. Based off of that one hook, you were grabbed. And so you need to learn how to actually create those type of hooks so that way that you can grab the attention of people, right? They even teach you about call to actions, right? Which is a CTA. A call to action is telling people this is what I want you to do. If people don't know what you want them to do, they just gonna do whatever they gonna do, and it might not be what you want them to do. But if you just so happen to have a link on your page or a link on your video, and that link also says, comment below, if you want access to my free guide, then you can comment below and get access to my free guide. And let me bring this back up just again for a second. You guys, there is a free digital marketing starter kit toolkit on my storefront. You can easily access that by going to my link in bio and clicking on my storefront, on my Beacon storefront, and you will be able to get that starter guide for free. So y'all go ahead and go over there and grab your free starter guide. And if you have to come back over here and see me, you can, but just go grab your free starter kit so that way you can actually like get a full breakdown of what digital marketing is, and go ahead and get yourself started with actually like you know putting your skills into it, right? So back to what I was saying. So, you easily put a call to action, letting people to know what they're supposed to be doing. And you're going to, learn all about why you need to do that and how you need to go about doing that, how to set up your TikTok bio. So that way that you can actually start creating engagement around the people that you're trying to, that you're trying to get to purchase whatever it is, right? So you just need to learn how to actually get things going. And there's a step-by-step guide on how to do it. And this is the step-by-step guide. It also teaches you all about how to find trending audios, how to how to add the proper hashtags, how you're supposed to add them, right? Because there is ways that you're supposed to add them, but there's ways that people are telling you to add them and you should not be adding them. There's hashtags that you should not be adding to your stuff, period, but you're adding them because everybody's telling you to add hashtag viral, add hashtag this or add hashtag that. Yeah, on YouTube it's okay, but on your other social media platforms, that stuff is not okay, and they will ban you and they will shadow ban you to the point to where you won't be getting any views on your videos, and you're wondering why your videos are not getting any views. It's because you've been shadow banned. So you gotta, if you want to figure out how to actually put in hashtags correctly, they have a module. I have a video module on here which teaches you how to do that the correct way, right? Um, they teach you all about SEO for beginners. So SEO is search engine optimization. And search engine optimization actually tells the algorithm who you're putting your content out for, who you want to purchase your product. So who do I want to purchase my product? I need people to know that people are able to purchase my product by putting out the right type of, SEO thing. So how do I do that? By putting it in my product's description. I'm going to add engaging or, relevant tags or relevant topics to whatever it is that I'm trying to get people to purchase. So if I'm talking about cooking, then I might be putting a hashtag food. I mean, it might not be, not hashtag, but I might be putting optimizations in there with, my favorite recipes, because that has something to do with cooking, right? Or my favorite cookbook things, that has something to do with cooking, right? So you want to make sure that you're learning how to actually use SEO properly. They also teach you all about how to go viral, create content that actually does go viral. It's a proven strategy. You don't have to, guess whether or not this person is telling you how to do it the correct way or whether or not they're telling you how to do it the wrong way, because there's a proven strategy that if you go through this module completely, you are able to actually learn. Now, as you see here, you guys see that I have some check marks here, and these check marks are check marks that show that, like I have completed the module and I feel like I have really gotten through that. If I feel like I still need more on it and I feel like I want to go back to it, I can easily uncheck mark it and then come back to it. So I check mark on my will whenever I want to. This is not something saying like, oh, you completed I mean, you can complete everything and you'll get 100%, which is great. But if you don't feel like you have fully successfully completed it, then you don't have to hurry up and rush to hurry up and get it done, because this program allows you to do it on your terms. It's a lifetime access, meaning that you can come in here and, hold on, y'all, do the pinky thing. That that's how you did it. Okay. Yep, that's how you do it. Well, that's how you do it. That's how you just did it just a few seconds ago.
What's this?
Okay, okay. So this is going to teach you how to actually be on your social media platforms, so that way you're not guessing. Okay, no more guessing. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it the right way. So let's do it the right way. So get into this course, learn how to be on your social media platforms, and actually learn how to do it the correct way. That way you ain't ever gotta guess. And if you forget something, guess what? You can always come back, because this is on your time. Whenever you want to do it, however you want to do it, this is on your time, right? So that's the great thing about this course, is that it's a lifetime access. It's on your time. Anything that they add new into the course is yours, automatically free. You ain't got to worry about purchasing nothing extra, because it's already up in here. So if they put it in here, it's yours, okay? Let's see. What else? They teach you how to be on YouTube. It's video modules teaching you how to actually, capture your B-roll, how to actually get on YouTube, banners, thumbnails, how to set up your iPhone to actually make sure that your YouTube videos get play the way that they're supposed to. How to create videos, how to create thumbnails, how to film correctly, and just all kinds of things that are proven strategies that can help you win on YouTube. So no more guessing. They have this guy named Caleb Box in here. He was actually a student under Mr. Beast. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but I'm pretty sure you all have because everybody heard of him. But he was like, like the person that won on YouTube so many doggone times. He made millions, 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 and even billions on YouTube because he just was that darn good. Okay. And he's still good. And he is a direct student. He, paid to be under him. He paid to take his training. He paid to actually be a mentee of his. And now he has become a successful mentee. Now he's able to teach other people how to do the same thing that Mr. Beast taught him how to do. But of course, he might not teach you. It's no telling that he gonna tell you exactly how Mr. Beast taught him how to do it, but he gonna teach you how he learned the best way to do it. So this is him showing you how to do it, and it's just a proven strategy. People are actually winning from it. People are actually becoming successful from this. Okay. All right. So let's go over to the next thing. There's so many things in here that you can actually get into because there's so many things that you can actually do. Content creation is one of the many things that you can do to make money online. But selling digital products is another amazing thing. You can actually sell your services. You can actually sell memberships where you just, get online and talk to people and teach them certain things, and they just pay you a membership fee. Like you can do so many different things online, but you just need to learn how to do it and be online. So this is teaching you how to be online. They're going to teach you all about video editing, how to use Velo, and I do believe they even teach you how to use CapCut as well. Yep, right here. They do. How to actually, set up your videos and all that and, actually be on your platform. Let's see. They teach you all about taxes. Now, of course, you will never know enough about taxes. So as you see, I do not have this bookmarked, but this is a very important module. Okay, but guess what? When you are doing this, it's pretty much like everything you do is something that can help you. Okay, because everything that you do can pretty much be a tax write-off. I ain't lying to you. It can be. So you can really learn a lot from this module because there's a lot of things that you do automatically that pertain to your business. If you are filming and making content, wherever you go, then you are working, and they teach you how to actually, make money off of, working and actually save yourself tax breaks and things like that. So that way you can actually be good when it comes down to taxes. Okay. Let's see. And I'm not showing y'all everything in here. I'm just showing y'all some of the things that I think is really helpful. This is in many different languages. Okay, so I think it's in over 5 to 6 different languages: Portuguese, English, Dutch, and I do believe French, and one other, Spanish. So it is in quite a bit of languages. So, if you have somebody that's in a different language that wants to purchase this, they can. And they can get in here and start learning how to be online because everybody can make money online. This is for everybody. There is more than enough money for us online, okay? More than enough. People be like, oh, don't tell people how to do that. Then they'll be making more money than you. No, everybody can make money online because if you got a product and a service that you're good at, you better at something that I'm good at. It might be something that I'm not doing that you doing, and you could help somebody with what you're doing. So no, it's not it's a thing to where you bring what you want to the table. What are you good at? What can you help somebody with, right? So they're gonna teach you how to create products that can help somebody, and then they're gonna also teach you how to sell other people's products and services if that's what you choose to do. You can do that too. Oh my gosh, yes. I got another course that actually breaks down tax knowledge all the way to the T, to the point to where you can become a full-blown expert at taxes and actually start teaching people how to do the same thing, and like everything you need to know on how to, it's a course on it, then you can teach somebody else how to do it and everything. Like learn how to set up yourself for success and, be your own tax expert and everything. There's a full-blown like thing on that. I'll see if I can break that down here in a little bit. I'm almost done going over this, guys, and then I'm gonna kind of, show you guys another way as well to get started, because there's multiple ways to get started online. Like I just want to show y'all that it's endless and that we just need to start opening our minds up. Okay, because YouTube is not the only thing. Like you don't have to just be on YouTube. YouTube wants you to come and they want you to show your journey. We don't have to talk about this job, you know what I'm saying, on our YouTube channels. We can change our whole YouTube channel around and talk all about us. We just need to give it a little second. But we can change that all the way around and talk all the way about us, change it up and let YouTube know, hey, look, I done changed it up. My journey is different and I'm about to bring you along. And you gonna tell people, look here, I've been doing this thing one way, but I realized that I'm done. I'm done serving them. I'm gonna serve myself now. So I'm gonna show y'all what it's like to be in my life. I'm gonna show y'all how I'm doing this. I'm gonna encourage y'all. I'm gonna build y'all up. We're gonna do this because that's what your journey is. That's what your journey is. So you want people to know that, and the way that you get people to know that is by, you know, learning how to be on this platform. So when I said that I was ready to actually do this and I was ready to be on social media and I was ready to actually do for myself, be my own entrepreneur, I was like, you know what? No better way to do this than to be online, because I can't do all that physical labor type stuff. So I need to learn how to do this online. I can sit here and talk all day long. You know what I'm saying? Look here, I'm online and I'm on social media making money. So I can do this all day long. It's the physical labor type thing, because you ain't doing that. You stressing the heck out of your body doing that. But when you doing this, you in your element. I'm in my element teaching people how to actually get on these platforms and do it the correct way. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my element. I don't have to be in pain trying to work on somebody else's dream for all my life and then realize that I only got a few years left. And then, when I first came to this job, they had a sign up, and the sign was of the man. It was of a man. He had, passed away. He had literally just retired, and 3 days later he passed. And y'all, I was like, oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me. This man done worked all of his life here and now he gone. And that's it. What happened with all of this money? You know what I'm saying? He didn't even want to do nothing else with his life because he felt like he didn't have nothing else to do but work for that job. And I said, no, I'm sorry, but I got to change. I got to make a difference. And I decided that I was going to learn how to be online. You can learn many different skills, but I said I'm gonna learn how to be online because Forbes is saying that we about to be booming over here in the digital business. Okay, it's going nowhere but up. So I said, I'm about to get on board. I'm about to be sitting in a wave when it gets good, and I'm gonna be there whenever y'all see all this crypto stuff going on. I know if you've been into crypto, you already knew this stuff was coming. Ain't no stressing about none of this mess. Ain't no stressing. You already knew this stuff was coming because you have been knowing that, look here, the world is gonna change eventually. It's gonna change. So if you into that kind of stuff, then of course you know that you want to be online, you want to be doing something different. So I wanted to be doing something different. The best way for me to be doing something different is to learn how to get online. And why not? I got so many things that I've done already. I have so many things that I can teach somebody how to do, and all I got to do is get online and put my knowledge inside of a video, and then put that video up on my storefront in a PDF file. and then let people learn how to create that into a digital product, and then, put it up on my storefront and let people purchase that from me in my sleep, I'm fine with that. I'll do that. All I gotta do is get online and let people know I can do that faceless. I can do that with my face showing any kind of way. I mean, all I got to do is just show up consistently and tell people every single day that I got a product and a service. It has nothing to do with we take it as an emotional thing that people don't want to see you win. It has everything to do with you pushing yourself past your limits. You can't worry about whether or not somebody going to push you past your limits. You got to push yourself past your limits. When I took on learning this skill of digital marketing, I said I'm pushing myself past my limits, because it makes you physically sit down and ask yourself, like, look here, what do you want to do? I knew for sure that I wanted to learn a skill that could pull me out of living this 9 to 5 lifestyle, day in and day out, no change. I wanted something different. And so I said, okay, well, what is the different that I want? How can I change it? So I learned a skill. I knew if I learned a skill, then it was something that could nobody take away from me. So I got in here and I learned the skill. I learned how to edit my videos. I learned how to create engaging content. I learned how to talk to my audience. I learned how to get on here and talk to y'all. This is what you learn how to do. And then you're going to help somebody by showing them that they can do the exact same thing. They can help somebody the exact same way by getting on here and letting them know that it can be done. But first you got to get into the course and you got to learn. You got to learn the skill. Learn the skill, because if you learn the skill, you ain't got to ever worry about nobody taking that away from you. And you can keep going. You can keep profiting. You know what I'm saying? If I got a digital product up on my storefront, can't nobody take that away from me. That's up on my storefront. Whatever money I get from that, I get from my money. I can make that money while I'm at work. Y'all, you ain't got to quit your 9 to 5 job. You just got to start learning this skill now, so that you can, whenever you ready to quit. Because it's possible, but you just got to be willing to put in the work and the time and say, hey, look, I'm ready to actually, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to actually, like, do what I need to do. I'm ready to learn this skill, because I understand that it's time out for me saying that I'm ready for a change, and then I ain't really doing nothing to make the change. If I want to be on social media, this is how I'm going to be on social media, by learning how to be on social media the proper way and learning this skill. And then you can be on here long term, right? Um, so I want to show you guys just that, you can also take this course itself, right? And you can learn from this course. And then one of the amazing things that I just told y'all earlier is that not only do I get to learn from this course, but I also get to help somebody else with this course. And if you're trying to learn how to be on social media and stop guessing, stop, wondering, watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos, and you've been at this thing for 5 to 10 years, look here, we ain't got 5 to 10 years time. We got to get in here and we got to know this stuff now. And there's a way for you to learn this stuff. If you get in here and binge, I'm talking about binging, y'all. You can learn this stuff within 3 days to a week to 2 weeks time tops. I played in the very beginning because I didn't take it serious, y'all. The Most High has showed me a specific way to get the job done, and I played because I did not believe that it was real. I was like, man, you mean to tell me that this whole time I've been thinking that this is it, how to do this, and there's a specific way? There's no way that this stuff is real. But when I started putting in the work, I said, oh yeah, this is real. This is real. I can actually start really learning how to be on these platforms if I actually get in this course and learn how to be on these platforms, because it's going to teach me everything I need to know. Teach me how to set up my videos correctly. These are people. Now, I will tell you this course is a Harvard course, meaning that it's a course that was put out by Harvard, an external course. See, they don't tell you this. They don't tell you in school that there's an external course that will tell you everything you need to know about it, right? Or somebody else everything they need to know about it and tell them how to actually create a course that would tell them everything they need to know, and we can all profit on the end, right? So this course was made up by people that are from Harvard, people that have gotten into this course and actually been successful and had this knowledge, and now they're willing to actually share the same knowledge with us. And now we are able to actually learn the skill of digital marketing without having to, stress about it. We know that we can be successful and actually be on here and profit the correct way. So I want to show you guys, like I said, you can actually purchase the course, and then whenever you're ready, you can actually get on here and start testing testing what you know by actually selling this course right here. The best way to do it is to get in here and learn everything you need to know about this course. Learn everything you need to know about the skill that this course teaches you. The skill is digital marketing. You're going to learn everything you need to know about that from A to Z. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to learn how to create emails to help reach the right people, how to be on TikTok, how to be on your social media platforms, how to be on YouTube the correct way, how to start winning from day one, how not to guess anymore, how to actually start building your mindset. Because one thing that I love in here, y'all, is the mindset module. 7-figure mindset module. When I tell y'all, you have to believe in yourself to actually start being your own entrepreneur. When you start actually getting into the world of digital marketing, you can actually start believing in yourself and start learning how to make yourself money without relying on somebody else. Okay? It don't happen overnight, but it does happen with time. If you get in here and take it serious and you learn it, you will know how to do this, right? They start by setting you off with a mindset strategy, because if your mindset is not right, you're not going to be in the right place, and you're not going to see yourself preparing for this. Remember, this is not an overnight thing. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's something that's going to help you make money, but it's going to help you to learn how to make money online. If you want to be on TikTok so you can make money, the course teaches you how to be on TikTok so that you can make the money that you want to make. Instead of second guessing, instead of guessing, how do I need to be on here? How do I need to create my videos? How long do my videos need to be? What kind of music do I need to put behind my videos? Why is my video not taking off? Why didn't nobody see my video? You need to figure out, what is it that you're trying to give to your audience? Who are you even talking to? So that TikTok can know who you're talking to and what you need to be telling them. So it's going to teach you how to do that, right? So you got to learn the skill first. And this mindset module is going to help you to realize that it's not a race. It's a marathon. I might be saying that wrong, but y'all understand what I'm saying there. This is a way for you to actually get success, but you do have to put in the work. And like I said, it's a course that is a lifetime thing, meaning that the success that you see is the work that you put in, the work that if you went in this course and actually learned everything you need to learn, then guess what? You about to see your results happen because you putting in the work. But if you ain't getting in here and learning nothing, you just like saying, oh, I got this course. I don't know why I ain't doing nothing, and the reason being is because you ain't applying nothing. You're not doing nothing. You do have to apply everything that you learn in here. You have to apply. If it's going to show you how to set up your Beacon storefront, don't just watch the video and then don't go set up your Beacon storefront. Go set up your doggone Beacon storefront, because it's teaching you how to do it. It's going to teach you how to do it. School is not going to teach you how to do all of this. They just going to teach you the foundation of what it is. But they going to teach you how to do it and give you the foundation, right? So this course really breaks all of that down. And the mindset module helps you to realize that you have to take your time. You have to believe in yourself. And you have to realize that this is your journey, right? So I like that they start you off with that. One of the first two things that they start you off with. And then Now we're about to get ready to go over to the community tab, but y'all give me just a second. All right, y'all. So let's get over into the community tab because I want you guys to see that, like, if there are many people taking this, doing this for themselves, they realize that if they really want to learn how to be on social media, they got to know how to, do it the correct way. And to do it is to get into a course that's going to actually teach you how to be on these platforms. And as you can see, this is not a one-time thing. This is not something that I just, found overnight. And it's like, oh, wow, I just found this and I'm just bringing it to you. Over 55,000 people in this community. Okay. There's over 55,000 people in this community. 55,000 people that have invested in themselves and have said, you know what? I actually am ready to learn the skill. Okay. 55,000 people have gotten in here and learned the skill. And I want to show you guys the community tabs because I want to show you the testimonials of people that have actually gotten in here and are winning and are seeing success and are telling you that you can do the same thing. Guys, this is amazing because already, y'all, I feel like already. I just got in the course already today. And 15 hours ago, y'all. Okay? 15 hours ago. Someone said, I haven't posted here in a while because I've been so busy building my brand and making money. LOL. I started my account, Digital Products Boss, with no clue what I was doing. Let's see what they say. With what I was doing and 0 followers. I have since grown to 6,900 followers and made over 60K from selling digital products. Now, why is this saying, oh, because I ain't got it plugged in. My bad, y'all. God is so good. Mm, 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 mm. Last year, I was ready to give up on everything. And here I am now inspiring others and helping newbies get started. So you got people that's in the community that's winning, and then they ready to help somebody else too. They're ready to help somebody else too. I'm telling y'all, yeah, I know I know that this sound crazy because y'all, we have to work hard for them little dollars that we be making at that job, huh? We got to work hard for them little dollars, but I'm telling you, people online are making the freaking money. Your YouTube channels, if you monetize them correctly, you can make this money from you selling your own knowledge, guys. You selling your own knowledge, but not only that, if you feel like you're not confident to sell your own knowledge, you have a product right here that's gonna help you teach other people how to be online. It's gonna teach you to teach other people how to be online. And then not only if you don't want to teach other people how to be online, you get to learn how to be online and make money from different ways to make money online, from digital products to affiliate marketing to um, email marketing, many different ways to make money online. And they're going to teach you all about that content creation, UGC, user generated content, many different ways. That UGC is when you have brands that will pay you for you making content specifically for those brands. So like we just did a one for Volkswagen. So pretty much what it is you would go to Volkswagen and you let them know, hey, look, we use your product, we love your service, and we make content on a regular for you anyway. So let's create something together so that way we can get eyes on you. The more eyes that they have on their brand, the more awareness they have and the more services they have. So therefore, if you have an audience or if you are putting yourself on social media, you're gonna get eyes, and then therefore you're gonna And then therefore you're going to let everybody know that this brand or this product exists, right? So then they'll want to work with you, create a brand deal with you or a sponsorship with you. And, you know, for you putting out so much time or so much video out there, they will pay you for however much that time is. So you could get, like, you know, you might make a 5-minute video for them and get 15K because that's the agreement that you guys made amongst each other. So it's, you know, working in the house. Everything is in the house now. We going to each other and I'm saying, hey, look, this is the quality that I bring and I know what I'm worth. And this is what I'm gonna do for you, and what you gonna do for me. We can work together, and people are willing to negotiate. It's not like the job where you go to the job and you say, "Hey, look, can I get some hours off? I'm tired." No, we need you to be here. Oh, but I'm tired. We don't give a damn. Get your behind here. You know, it's not like that. It's like, you know, you actually get to negotiate what you want in when it comes down to if you know how to actually be online, if you know how to actually like monetize your, like if you have all of those followers on, you know, your Instagram account, then you could really be using those people, showing those people a product and a service and get paid from your get paid from the people that you know the products and the services that you're showing. You can get paid from that by just simply, you know, going over to those brands and letting them know, hey, look, I create content and, you know, this is the type of content I create for you. This is what I want to talk about us actually getting together and creating a deal so that way that you can pay me for my content and, you know, I can keep producing more content for you on a regular basis, right? And then they will eventually, you know, say, hey, look, yeah, you know, let's work together, let's get some numbers together and let's talk. And then you will set your price. You set your price, you set what you want. This is your game, you play it, right? So it's not like the job where you go to the job and ask them for something and they don't give it to you. No, you figure out what your worth is and then you bring it to the table. So you can really make some money off of this. This is how content creators are making their money. They're not making their money just from being on these platforms and consistently posting all the time. No, they're making their money by learning these skills, and then that skill is teaching them how to be on these platforms and how to bring product, how to you know, actually make content for these products and these services so they know who they're specifically talking to. You know what I'm saying? How to make a product and a service for a specific audience so that way that you know that you're reaching the right audience. If you ain't reaching the right audience, then you ain't talking to the right people and then you ain't gonna get no eyes. But anyway, like I was saying, this testimonial, y'all, I would get off track in a heartbeat, okay? But this testimonial is amazing because she showed that, you know, she said I've she said, I started my account and she showed what her account is with no clue on what I was doing and 0 followers, and since have grown over 6,900 followers and made over 60K from selling digital products. God is so good. Last year, I was ready to give up on everything. And here now I am inspiring others and helping newbies to get started. And this is a faceless marketing account, y'all. She has a faceless marketing account, meaning that she ain't even showing her face. She is not showing her face because let me tell y'all something. Them people at that job is nosy as hell. I know you know they nosy. I know you know they nosy. And they trying to count your dollars and see how much you making. So it's good to get a faceless account because then can't nobody count your money and see how much you making and you can make as much money as you want to make. You know what I'm saying? So you need to learn how to do it. Learn how to do it. It's amazing. Somebody said just 4 hours ago how I made 3K every week with UBC. So they are selling the actual product here. They're selling UBC, which is this actual course, which is going to teach other people how to be online because everybody want to learn how to be online. But not everybody's serious about learning how to be online. I was serious about learning how to be online, so I bought this doggone course. This course wasn't cheap at the time because I was so worried about my financial situation that I was like, oh, that's too much. I ain't trying to drop that much on it. But now that I see it, I'm like, that wasn't even enough for it because I'm getting mentorship, I'm getting help, and I'm getting courses, I'm getting a lifetime access, everything for $4.99. That's a huge deal. And on top of it, not only do I get the have the ability to actually pay this off over time through Carlana, Afterpay, or Affirm. I don't know if any of you guys have used those services, but let me tell you, in these times, you have to. You got to use a Carlana or Afterpay, because I'm telling you something right now. Ain't nobody trying to pay no $4.99 right now up front when you can get a Carlana Afterpay and pay that buddy over time. Break it down into some payments and feel good about you chunking down that $4.99. Because I'm telling you, yes, they nosy. You know they nosy. But you can actually learn it with through a payment plan with Affirm, Afterpay, or Carlana. And you're able to actually break that $4.99 up to where it doesn't seem like you're chunking down $4.99. Hold on, y'all. You need some more? Okay. Well, I'm not giving you that much more because somebody was you that drank it.
The refrigerator, someone drink
So somebody just drank all your juice for you. Okay. Here you go. Put that back in the refrigerator.
it. So there's nothing else. There's nothing else.
Okay. Okay. Oh, you hear me? Let me tell you, cause I ain't lying to you. It's really a blessing and on time. Because when I tell you, I said they said $4.99. I said I'm about to get this course. I don't give a damn what nobody's saying. I'm about to get this. I'm about to get this, and I'm not gonna stress over it. Cause for a while there, y'all, I ain't lying. I didn't purchase this course at first. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the other course that I purchased first. I purchased this course later once I realized that I needed more. I needed to learn the skill. I needed to learn more about the skill of digital marketing because I had been inside of a PLR community, and that PLR community was good, but it still didn't break down the full depth of what the skill of digital marketing was. So I felt like I was still missing something. So when I actually decided to invest, because I had been watching this girl on how to actually, like on this course in general, because she had actually made like I told y'all earlier, she had made the purchase and had, learned the skill. And I seen her go from that 9 to 5, y'all. She was working for the bank. Okay. She was working for the bank. And she's no longer working for the bank. She works for herself and she brings in 10K months. 10K months. Okay. It's possible. It's possible. So you just have to. That was like my initial. I watched her for some time, y'all. And I was like, man, I wish I would have started earlier instead of watching her for so long, before I actually decided to purchase this course. But I was just happy that I did because I actually decided to invest in myself. It was one of them moments where it was like, you know what? The Most High just kept putting her in front of my face because she was that person that I needed to see, like somebody really went through the sticks and came out. You know what I'm saying? Like she really learned the skill she learned how to be online and actually made it profitable, right? So she actually got on here and actually learned how to do it. But let me show y'all what I started with because I know um this is a great thing and it's great to get on here, and I love the payment plan. I got in with the payment plan. That's how I did it. You can start as low as like $49. You can get, and I think that's with like the 4 payment plan, but you can get up to 4, 6, and 12. Some people get blessed to get that 12. You know what I'm saying? Like you getting blessed to get that 12. All praises. But you can get blessed to get that 12 and you can get that paid off. And then once you get that paid off, I do believe that it even builds, helps you to build, good standing with those little payment plan option providers to where you can have a good standing with them. So I do love that because um it provides you that flexibility and you can get started with something that can actually help you learn the skill and really get started now, not have to wait later. So all right, let me show y'all the other ones. I got started with Digital Boss Academy. which is an amazing one. But I'm going to show you guys Royal Business Academy because I told you earlier, you had asked me about taxes, and I told you guys that there was like a full blown breakdown module within one of these courses that I purchased a while ago that you can actually like, learn everything you need to know and help somebody else too. And so these are platforms that are hosted on the school platform. The school platform is a platform that actually shows you how teachers is a platform that hosts schools that actually teach you how to do whatever it is that you want to do. So most times out of 10, if you go somewhere and they're trying to teach you how to do something, they most likely going to be hosted on the school platform because it's just easy access. I can get on here from my phone. Y'all, I'll be getting on here when I be on my lunch breaks. I'll be in this course module studying. These are video modules inside of UBC, so I can just listen to that stuff all day long. You know what I'm saying? If that's an hour course, then I can listen to that all day long. So, okay, so this is Royal Business Academy. This is a MRR community, which is a master resale rights community, meaning that if I resell this, I have 100% rights over this community. So if I just so decide to get in here and I say, hey, look, I want to sell this for the exacts. I want to sell this for more, or I want to sell it for less. Then I have the ability to do so. So in this course, I have the ability to kind of, price it for a reasonable price for what I feel like is reasonable and, help somebody at an affordable price get started into digital marketing and other ways to make money online, because you can do digital marketing, but there's other ways to make money, other things that you can get into, and it's not just digital marketing. That's just one aspect of being, finding ways to make more money. So this teaches you multiple ways to make money online, such as being in the trucking industry. You can learn all about Amazon, which this is something that I'm about to get into, because let me tell y'all, you can go around here and look in your house and see a product and make a review on that product and get paid for that. That is good money, y'all. That is good money. So, this teaches you how to actually start investing. They teach you all about real estate, and it's actually like a course that teaches you all about land flipping, how to flip houses, how to get into real estate, what you're supposed to do. Pretty much like, you go to school for this. It's just all right here in the course, right? And you just get to come in here and learn everything you need to learn. And then once you're done learning everything you need to learn, you can come in here and learn something else. You want to learn all about personal business credit. This is something that's coming. Okay. But you get to learn all about government contracts, sales, faceless mastery. It doesn't give you like the full breakdown of faceless marketing like the other ones do, but it does give you a good general knowledge on it, which is pretty much what you need to get started. They teach you all about investing and finances, and I do believe they have a crypto investing module on here, so you can learn all about crypto if you want to. They teach you how to use Canva, which the other program does as well, but this program does give you like a all things Canva. Goes into a full breakdown. They also have like a content vault, so done for you content. When I told you guys that you have like faceless content that you can use to actually promote your products and your services without you actually being the full face of your products and service, you're going to use faceless content. And they already have done for you faceless content to where you don't have to search for it or look for it. It's already there for you, right? They have a grant vault in here, which shows you how to get grants for your businesses and things like that. They teach you all about business funding and where you can go. It's all about the secret tips and trips on all about things business funding. Then they have print on demand, which gives you like, you can learn how to actually create products and, do all kinds of good stuff, drop shipping and things of that sort. It's a full blown breakdown on drop shipping. Okay. I actually have my daughter in here. I put her on this drop shipping because let me tell you something. If I'm learning it, my children can learn it too. That's the great thing about this is that I can actually take this. If I want to, let my daughter take this, I can let her take this and then she can help somebody else with this. But she is young and I had her in here learning all about Pinterest and learning all about print on demand because she has a little account and she is, creating content over there, which is helping people to um, do whatever it is that they're trying to do at that moment. So she is creating content around that, and now she's about to get ready to start a print on demand shop, so that way that she can actually start putting little, logos and things on cups and shirts and logos and things like that, so that way that she can actually start making money, because your children can make money young. Okay, if they already online, why not teach them how to be online the correct way? I'm tired of doing it all. Let them learn how to do it themselves, so that way they can pay their own phone bills. Shoot, do your own thing. Coming over here asking me for my money, do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to make your own money, and learn how to make it now. Not when they say when you 50, 60, 70 years old, then learn how to teach them how to make some money. No, teach them how to make money now. For all my nursing people, y'all, this right here, you gonna love this. You about to love this. You about to love this NCLEX mini study guide. Do you hear me? Oh my gosh, y'all. You have a full-blown step, like, for everything you need to know about your 2025 study guide on how to get into the nursing program. Because when I tell you you can actually go take the course without having to go through all that schooling and stuff, you can do that. You can do that. Okay? You can do that. And they have that down. As y'all see, I don't have a lot of this marked because, I'm still going through this. This is a lot of stuff, y'all. You talking about, these are different types of businesses, different types of things that you can get yourself into, like different ways to make money online. And like, it's just so much stuff that you can do. And, hey, you can't go through all this at one time. These are just more ways to make money. If I don't feel like making money online, such as putting my YouTube videos up, I can come in here and learn how to make money some other kind of way. Right? Um, okay, let's see. Let me show y'all this really quickly. The PLR suite. I like to come in here and show you guys this because kind of like these two work hand in hand. Um, if you have the UBC, it teaches you the full foundation of digital marketing. Gives you the full breakdown, but that's only one digital product. So let's say, for instance, that you want to sell that product, or you don't want to sell that product, you want to sell something else. Y'all give me 1 second. Okay, so this PLR suite is really amazing, guys, because when I tell you it's going to teach you everything you like, any kind of business that you want to learn, there are so many different types of businesses that you can get yourself into, to the point to where you do not have to work for somebody else. It's just a trick to make us think that you only have to work for them. Okay? Go to school, get a job, go home, go to bed, go to sleep, wake up, eat a little bit, go back to sleep, wake up, get ready to do it all over again, wash your behind, go back to work, get off work, wash your behind, go. It's a repeat cycle, guys. This is what they want us to do. So we can actually find other ways to do that, right? And these are PLR products which allow you to learn how to do it. And a PLR product is a private label rights product, which allows you to be able to sell that same information to help somebody else with it. So now, not only do I get to learn about trucking and dispatching, I get to teach somebody else all about it. And then I get to provide them a product, which is going to open up over here in Canva. Okay. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to open an editor. And then it's going to allow me to go through this entire product. And then I'm going to be able to edit and create it to whatever I want to create it to. And then it becomes my product. And then I'm able to help somebody else learn the same information on how to get into the trucking dispatching industry. And this is valid information, y'all. This is valid information that's going to teach you exactly how to get into it and what you need to do and exactly what to do next. Like, I had somebody come to me and they were asking me about how to become a medical courier. So I said, okay, I got you. You want to learn how to become a medical courier? I came right in here, opened up this blueprint, changed it up to my liking, went through the entire ebook. Okay. I went through the entire ebook, changed up anything that I wanted, added anything that I wanted to add, changed up anything that I wanted to change. And then I turned around and I was able to help somebody else with this guide. A 60-page ebook, guys. Knowledge that I did not have to go and find on my own. Knowledge that I did not have to go and try to create. It's a guide that's already there for me. All I have to do is come in here, edit this guide, and if it's knowledge that I already know, I'm going to come in here, edit, and then I'm going to help somebody else with this. Or I'm going to create engaging content so that way people can come and see that I have a product that they may be interested in. So if I have this blueprint, I'm going to create content around medical stuff, and I'm going to create content that's going to send them back to go and purchase my medical courier blueprint. And I can do that on a faceless channel, or I can do that on a channel that has my face. If I'm a person that's very knowledgeable in the medical world and I'm all about nursing, all about medical carrier stuff, all about all that stuff, I'm going to come in here and I already got products. I don't have to create any products. I already have products that I can go ahead and start selling. I already know this information because I've been in the medical field. I already know this information. So I'm just going to come in here and change it to my liking, change it to the way I want it to be, to my branding. And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to put it in my storefront. And then I'm going to get online and I'm going to start talking about it. And I'm going to let people know that I have that and that they can go purchase that from me. And somebody that really needs that information is going to come to you and purchase it from you because you've been online talking about it all day long. Now, you ain't been online physically talking about it. You've been creating content that allows you to talk about it through creating hooks on screen, right? And that hook on screen is going to engage them, and then they're going to go into your Instagram caption, and they're going to read what you want them to know about their product, right? And then you're going to tell them to go to my link in bio where they can get the information. What's up, Jason? How are you? And then they're going to go in there and they're going to click your link in bio where they're going to get the information, and then they're going to purchase your product. Because you've been creating content that's been telling them where they can go find your product, where they can go find your information, where they can go buy this. They might not even know that somebody might have said, oh, man, I really want to learn this, but I don't even know if anybody has anything like that. Well, you've been creating content showing people, hey, look, I got this, I got this, I got this, but they don't know it's you because you've been creating faceless content and it just has tips on there that helps them learn about the medical field or learn information about how to get into this. And you just going to show them that, hey, look, I have the information that you need to get into this. And then if they want it, they're going to come get it. But you didn't have to create it because it's just information that you already know. You're going to go over it, check it to make sure it's right. Then if it's right, then you're going to use it and go on about your business. Like I said here, the taxing agency business. You want to learn everything about the taxing agency business? Here it is right here. You can learn about it. Then you can turn around and use that information to help somebody else with it. If you just want to learn from it, you just can learn from it. If you want to learn how to be a virtual assistant, you can learn how to do that. I have somebody that wants to be a travel agent. You want to learn how to be a travel agent? This has everything you need to know on how to be a travel agent. And then not only that, that's the PLR, which you're going to help somebody else with. But this right here, y'all, is the course. And I'm going to show y'all something pretty awesome about these courses. You can come in here and find, let me see if I can find it. Okay, well, let's see. Let me see if the reseller course, because you have some where you can just learn about the course. Okay, learn everything you need to learn about it. These are the courses that you can learn all about content creation. You're going to learn everything you need to know about content creation, UGC, how to make content that actually speaks to a specific set of people. You're going to learn everything you need to know about grant writing courses. You're going to learn everything you need to know about virtual assistants by clicking on this course. And it's just going to take you there. You're going to actually enroll in a course. You're going to enroll in the course, right? And it's free to you because you have paid for the program. So if you pay for the program, you're going to get that for free, right? And you get all of these for free. You get to learn how to do all of these things for free. If you have a cousin that's always wanted to learn how to be in the medical spa business, guess what? Now you get to actually help them learn how to be in the medical spa business. And you get to charge them if you feel like it. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but you do get to charge them. Okay? So I just wanted to show you that there are courses out there. This program right here allows you to learn from courses, learn multiple streams of making money online, and it allows you to help somebody else with it. So these are your products. This is the product that has all your products. The other one, the UBC, is just the one that's going to teach you about how to sell these products, how to actually get these products out there and tell people that you have a product or a service that they may be interested in. All right, so you are able to find both of these on my storefront right now. UBC is on my storefront for $4.99. You have the option to use Carvana or Afterpay or Affirm with Beacons, because Beacons allows you to use 3 options. I think StanStore only allows you to use 2, Carvana and Afterpay. But Beacons allows you to use Carvana, Afterpay, and Affirm. I love Affirm. Y'all, I have done so much through Affirm, and they just are so amazing because, like, it's just, I don't know, they just break the payments down so easy, and it's just, I don't know, it's just amazing to me how they do theirs, and I love it. I've used them multiple times, and it's really, really good. I've used Carvana and Afterpay multiple times. I do like Afterpay a lot better than Carvana. I don't know why, but I just do. That's just me. But you can always purchase that on my storefront for $4.99 and get the course for, at a payment options, with payment options, if you use Carvana or Afterpay, right? So for Royal Business Academy, which is this program right here, which is going to be your program, which will give you a lot of different products. It will give you a beginner course on digital marketing. If you don't want to, make that major purchase of $4.99, you have another option here. I try to market both of these because I like to have both options here. I see that this is a program that will teach you multiple different ways, and UBC is a program that will teach you the exact way of digital marketing. I love this one because once you learn how to do this, you'll learn how to do everything else, right? I would say for me, even though I did it backwards, I would say UBC first, then RBA. Only because you can get RBA and then get a bunch of different products and then be like, what in the world do I do with all these products, right? And it can kind of be confusing because if you're trying to learn one specific thing like digital marketing, you have many other things that come with it. And, you know, that can be a little much. So I would say if you're trying to really learn the skill of digital marketing like me, because that's what I'm doing, I'm head deep into digital marketing, then you want to get into UBC. And if you cannot, pay the full on $4.99, don't hesitate, don't wait, go ahead and get the payment plan and go ahead and get your payment started. Because what are you waiting for? You want to be on social media anyway. Here's the exact way on how to be on social media. No guessing, none of that. This is exactly how you do it. You got people in here winning, you got people doing it, um, and you got people that are in here ready to actually do what needs to be done. And you can do the same thing. These people making 60K in 1 month, that's something that you can be doing too. You just need to learn the skill. The same way that they learning the skill, you learn the skill too, right? So I don't know why they're saying that this group has multiple scammers. The maybe they're talking about in the chat room. I don't respond to a lot of people's chats. I have friends in here that I respond to, that I talk to, but you don't have to talk to nobody in here if you don't want to. This is all on you. You have a choice. So if she's talking to these people, she needs to watch who she's talking to. She's probably, looking for somebody to tell her how to do it. And I'm telling you, all you got to do is just get in this course and learn how to do it. So I'd seen that. I wanted to address that really quickly because um I would say don't go in here talking to people that you do not know. If they in here trying to sell you something, you already done purchased to be up in here. You ain't trying to buy nothing else. You trying to get up in here and see what's up in this course and learn how to be up in this course. So don't be listening to nobody else, right? Um and they did this was an MRR course, meaning it was master resale rights, meaning that you had full value over it once before you were able to get 100% profit. But they did have a lot of scammers. And because they had so many scammers and because they had so much information in here that they just could not afford to just let people just get in here and get that knowledge for free, they had to lock it down a different way. So they switched it over to affiliate marketing, which allows us now to get 85% commission of it instead of the full 100%. And it allows them just more control over knowing who's able to get into the program and who's not. And I guess it gives them a cut of what they, automatically have already created anyway. This is their course. And now they get like 15% commission for keeping the updo and the maintenance on it, making sure that nobody's able to get in here whenever they're not supposed to be supposed to be in here. So um yeah, so you can get in here for a fraction of it if you go with the payment plan. I would say that's how I got started. Don't hurt yourself trying to get in here, pay that full $4.99 if you ain't ready to pay that right now. Pay that payment plan, get it broken down over a little bit of time, and then you can get up in here and start learning these skills. um And then I also have Royal Business Academy on my storefront as well for 125 on my storefront. So hold on one second, y'all. Okay, so I don't know what y'all didn't hear me say, but I have been on mute. I don't know how long. My goodness. I done went back to the other page. I done went back over here. This probably means that I've been up too early. I've probably been up too early. I'm telling you, I'm just sitting over here talking the whole time and not saying y'all not hearing nothing. I'm like, what in the world? I don't even know what y'all heard me say last. I don't know what y'all heard me say last. Cause I've just been over here just rambling. I said, oh my gosh, I've just been talking this whole time and the volume wasn't even on. This learning this stuff is a skill too, y'all. Learning how to set all this up. This is a skill. I'm telling you, this is a skill. I'm more than willing to teach it. But yeah, okay. I don't know what y'all heard me say last, but I was telling you guys just to head over to my storefront and y'all be sure to go pick up my digital escape starter kit. It's free. You know what I'm saying? It's going to help you to understand what digital marketing is if you didn't get all of this. I will be leaving this up. I will not be taking this live down, so if you need to go back over this live again, you can. But I just wanted to show you guys that you can, head over to my storefront and purchase the Ultimate Branding course for $4.99. It will be on the very first homepage. You can also, if you want to do an affordable beginner friendly option and start with Royal Business Academy, you can start with Royal Business Academy at $125. You also have the option to use Beacons, Carlona, or Afterpay with Royal Business Academy as well and get those payments broken down to I think as little as like 19 or 20 something dollars, not very much at all. So you can actually get started today. It does not have to be a waiting along around the bush type of thing. Like, let's start learning these skills. Let's actually learn the skill to get ourselves out of this situation, because I got tired of saying that I'm tired of being at this job. I got tired of that. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to keep saying that over and over and over again when I know I need to make a change. Just make the change already, god dog it. Make the change. So this is what I did to make the change. I started learning the skill. And I'm so glad, because I was not tech friendly at all, y'all. I hated being on my cell phone. I hated being on my devices. I hated all of that because I was like, gosh, Lee, seemed like so much work having to get on these devices and stuff. But now I love being on here because I actually learned how to be on here. To these programs teach you how to be on these devices and things. They teach you how to actually learn how to set up things. It's like, as long as you are able to get in here and follow directions, then you can do it. And like I said, these are all video based modules, so you can learn everything through video. Now RBA is more like you do have to do some reading, but with Royal Business Academy, you don't have to. I mean, with UBC, it's all video format, right? So you don't have to do any actual reading if you don't physically want to. You just sit there and listen. Sometimes I just put it on and I just start doing something else, because I like to. My brain actually thinks better whenever I'm multitasking. I don't know what's going on with that. But the older I get, the more my brain is starting to think a little better whenever I'm multitasking. I don't know what it's like. It seems like when I'm doing something, I can actually do something else better at the same time. So it's kind of weird. But hey, it helps because I can learn at my own pace. If I want to just learn listening, I can do that. If I want to watch this video 1,000 and sometimes, I can watch that video 1,000 and sometimes. And if I don't feel like finishing it today, I can finish it tomorrow because I have that ability in these courses. So, I do love that. But like I said, you can get started today for as little as 20 some dollars if you start with RBA, and as little as 40 some dollars if you start with UBC. And free if you just grab my free starter guide, free starter escape kit. Okay? Just go over there and grab that free digital starter escape kit, because it's going to help you get started to turn in whatever knowledge that you have into a digital product. Okay, because we want to learn how to actually make money online, um outside of working for that 9 to 5. I'm tired of working for that 9 to 5 and saying I'm tired. How many of us are tired and saying we're tired? How many of us are tired of saying I'm tired? I'm tired of saying that. I need change in my life, and this is how you make that change. You get yourself into a skill. You start learning the things that you need to learn, right? It's time out for saying we tired. Shoot, if I want to really be into something, I want to learn something different, learn how to be into the Turo business. Get into get into learning how to drop ship. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to do it correctly, not just watching a bunch of YouTube videos, but getting on here and actually learning how to do it, because it's going to teach you how to do it, and then you're going to be able to teach somebody else how to do it, you know? So, yes. So, okay, y'all. I really do thank y'all so much for tuning into this live with me. I'm gonna let y'all see if y'all have any more questions. Um, See if you guys have any more questions, or if y'all, if you have any questions that you want to ask me later, you can. I do believe that I linked my Instagram up there. I'm still working on that. If I haven't, it's coming. If I haven't linked my Instagram, it's coming. But you can easily ask me questions through my email. I do have an email address on there. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. I do have an email address on there, and you guys can always email me if you have more questions or concerns, or if you need more information about this, just email me, and I can put something together, see what we can do to get you some more information, um to get you started, right? So, but y'all just don't be scared to start. Don't be scared to start making money online. Ain't nothing scary with it. You already want to do it anyway. Y'all see, I even got my little YouTube channel up here. So all they gotta do is just click my YouTube channel to go watch my YouTube videos, and then they can watch my YouTube videos from right here from my channel. I mean, right here from my storefront. So somebody just so happened to click over. It's all in one platform to where I can really, really help people. You know what I'm saying? I even got my health and guidance tab over here, right? So when I first got really going into showing you guys stuff, I started showing you guys my Lose the Flab with No Jab e-guide, and that e-guide was of me, my experience on losing weight and what I did to lose weight, and what I am showing others how they can do the same thing. And it was just basically my knowledge, everything that this is how I did it, and I put it in the e-guide, and I said now you guys can purchase it. And then I turned around and created a nice planner, right? And I put this planner up so that way that people can actually purchase the planner, so that way that they can actually keep track of their weight loss, and just all kinds of things that you can do that people don't realize that you can do whenever it comes down to being online. So I just want to show you guys that it's just so many things that you can do. But y'all be sure to stop over here frequently, because I will be changing my blog so that way that you guys can see what's going on with that. Kind of keep up with my life dealings if I'm not always on this channel all the time. I try to be on here, but not all the time. But I'm about to be over here a lot more now. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, y'all just be sure to email me. I thank you guys for tuning into the live once again. I'm going to go ahead and end this live. Thank y'all so much again for joining me, and I will talk to you guys later.